Hey everyone, and welcome back to Upload to Download, and today I've got the Samsung Galaxy S II with me. Now I'm going to be using this phone for the entire week as part of a demo slash trial slash thing, and yeah, at the moment I've got a few things that I do find a bit annoying with it, and I'll tell you about them in a sec, and by the end of the week I'll do another video saying what has changed, what my thoughts, how much they've mutilated since I first used it, and I'll see if those same things still annoy me by the end of the week. Now, this is the first phone that I've used since this thing. Obviously, there's no competition. This phone obviously wins straight away. Yeah? Tactile keyboard, buttons, massive screen, stylus, antenna that you can actually see so you don't accidentally cover it up with your hand and lose all your signal. And then a massive battery. Check out that juice. Wow, that thing can last you for years. More on that in a sec. Anyway, what, you don't think this phone beats this? You guys suck. Anyhow, so the first thing that I did notice when I grabbed this phone was the screen size. I mean, wow, this screen is massive. I mean, the pixel density on like the iPod Touch, aka iPhone screen, same thing, who cares? The one thing I did notice is the pixel density, of course, on the iPhone, iPod Touch is a lot sharper. I mean, this is an OLED screen, this is a Retina, aka OLED in disguise. But yeah, the Retina is much clearer when you look up close. I mean, obviously this is doing nothing because I have to change the focus. But, just imagine that you could see it in focus. That's how lovely it looks like. Anyhow, so yeah. Few things that do annoy me. Some of them aren't the phone's fault, they're just my personal little habits and quirks. Let's get going. So the first thing that annoys me is that I double press this. No! I double press the home button, or menu button, to try and multitask, but that's not what you do on Android.
What would you like to do?
You actually hold down and then you get the task manager and multitasking. But that's a personal thing. That's not the problem with the phone, that's the problem with me. And the second problem that is with me is the fact that the menus, like if I hold down here, there's actually another menu here, and that's just a bit weird at the moment. I'm still getting used to that thing. It's a bit bizarre how there's these hidden menus when you press this button. Like I was in the Facebook app, and the iOS app, normally you can just go back, but you can't in the Facebook app on Android. You've got to press the back button here, and yeah, still getting used to that. Okay, so here are some things that annoy me that are the phone's fault, they're not mine. But someone in the comments will probably blame them on me. Anyway, so let's get started. So, autocorrect. Autocorrect is really irritating me at the moment. So in internet, I'd go onto a web page and log in using my username. It would autocorrect it to Gemsbok. I don't know what on earth Gemsbok is, but it's incredibly annoying. Now, it doesn't do it anymore. I've added my username to the dictionary, so it doesn't do it automatically without me, being weird. So now my username is a dictionary definition word or whatever. Now, it also autocorrects my password when I try and write it in. Now, one thing that I definitely can't do with the password is add it to the dictionary, for obvious reasons. So, I've still got that problem where it autocorrects my password. Don't know why it's doing that. Really irritating. So, the second thing is app compatibility. Now, in the Play Store, I went in and tried to install Instagram, but it wouldn't show up at all. I knew there was Instagram for Android, but it wasn't showing up in the Google Play Store. I was like freaking out. I need to take useless pictures of my feet. I can't, there's no app, I can't find it. I ended up going into the Google widget and searching for Instagram for Android, and I found it in Google search. Clicked on it, opened it up. It said that it wasn't compatible with my device. Now, this is a Samsung Galaxy S II. I think it can handle Instagram. So I went onto the computer, logged into Google Play, sent it across from Google Play to the Android device, and it installs. an app that's supposedly not compatible installed on the device, and now I've got it, and I don't know why it's doing that. But it just annoys me that there's all these apps that potentially aren't showing up in the Google Play Store because it thinks they're not compatible. I mean, And that leads on to the other thing that annoys me. This thing is running Gingerbread. It should be able to run Ice Cream Sandwich or I think Jelly Bean. I don't know if Jelly Bean's actually out yet for this. But Ice Cream Sandwich, at least. I mean, Gingerbread's like 2010, I think. But it's like 2.3.6. That's really old. Ugh. And it doesn't let me upgrade. It says there's no upgrades available. If I go into settings, it says there's no upgrades available. And yet when I go into the Samsung website, they say, oh, just go into your settings. Go about phone, yes, go software update. Press the update, check for updates, and it will come up with an update. It doesn't do that for me. It goes, connecting to server. I will just check if there's an update available. No update available. And, yeah, so I don't know. I'm still running Gingerbread. And I know there's Ice Cream Sandwich out there, but then again, apparently Ice Cream Sandwich actually made this thing perform a lot worse, so I guess it's kind of for the good, but it's really annoying because it still makes apps not compatible. I don't know. It just irritates me because it's not new and fresh. And the last thing that really annoys me is battery. Now, I charged this phone up 100% today, and I went to, out and about. This phone died on me. No warning. It didn't tell me like on iOS, it comes up and says, hey, idiot, you've got 20% battery remaining. And then you can still manage to use the device for like 4 hours. On the Android thing, it just turned off. It just started vibrating, the screen went black. I didn't know what was going on. The battery had apparently completely emptied out without me knowing about it. And yeah, it didn't let me know at all. No warning signs. Battery died prematurely, if anything, because I probably used it for, it didn't even last the entire day. And I used it very briefly, probably, 5 minutes every couple of hours. Ridiculous. I mean, I've heard that 4G apparently really destroys battery life, but I wasn't even using it. It was sleep mode, so I don't know. We'll be working on that during the week to see what I can do to change that. Might be something to do with, I don't know, antenna toggles or something. We'll find out. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. First video on the Samsung Galaxy S2, my little opinion video of it at the start. Remember, this is an opinion video. I'm not saying the phone sucks. I'm saying there are a few things that I don't like about it. If you want to start a freaking fanboy war in the comments, I don't care. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching. This is going to be a really nice experience for me for the week, unless I get even more annoyed. I mean, I get annoyed at iOS, I get annoyed at Android, I get annoyed at Windows Phone 7, I get annoyed at Palm. Actually, no, I don't. I love you, baby. Yeah. So, thanks so much for watching this episode of Upload to Download. I will see you all next time at the end of the week as well for this extra video. So, there we go. See you all later.